Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon for Sony PlayStation 1. I almost said Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage for a second. I'm like, that can't be right. In the last video, we went to Alpine Ridge. And if you couldn't already tell from the last video when we were in Alpine Ridge, it's not gonna get any easier. I mean, we can kind of tell by some of the enemies that we're fighting. We can tell by how Alpine Ridge was as far as level design was concerned. Some of the enemies are now giving us a hard time, amazingly. What else is there to say? I'm trying to remember things off the top of my head. And I can't exactly do that for some reason. I want to say that I'm seeing less fodder, but I don't think I know that for sure quite yet. But we are also seeing some new things that, while interesting, also make it a little more difficult too, such as these little supercharge rams that you can charge off of and then take out the enemies from, as well as do other things with. The game expected us to find dragon eggs to get to the next world, the one after this, the Beast Makers, but we've already found enough. I don't know off the top of my head how many dragon eggs you need to get the Beast Makers. I want to say like maybe 5 or 6. There's like, we have 8 now. There's 12 in the game. I'm going to just assume that the game expects you to get at least 6 dragon eggs before you can leave Magic Crafters. Thankfully, you can get a good amount of eggs here. And I am also somehow making my way towards the end of the level. I want to look around just a little bit more, just to be safe. And yeah, I am nearing the end here. So what we see from point A to point B, from the start to the balloon, to the balloonist, is what we're going to get. We've already beaten Alpine Ridge. There's the boss stage. We've seen Crystal Flight, so that's 1 boss stage and 1 flight stage already. And there's Wizard Peak and the High Caves, so that's 2 regular stages on top of the ones we already know about. Might as well go ahead and grab that orb just to be safe. So, I want to believe I meant to take him down from behind. I want to believe that there are 5 stages in all as far as this world is concerned. And that once we clear them all, we'll be able to get to the next world with everything collected that we could. Also, charging jumps really help with the thieves. Starting to realize that now. And yeah, we only have 4 areas to go here before we have to head elsewhere. Alright, had to do a live count just to make sure. And now that that's over with and I've gotten just about all the things that I wanted to get, as far as collectibles and surviving is concerned, let us go to the High Caves. And let's see here. I believe we have 500 gems, 3 dragons, and 2 eggs. We're going to flame these guys while they are distracted. And we also want to get away from the tornadoes that these green spinny enemies want to use. I want to go over here first. Now, these bugs, they are completely invulnerable for now. However, they can sense you from a good while away, and if you're not careful, they will get you. They don't automatically instantly kill you. No, but you can't run into them. You can't flame them because they're made out of metal. And nothing you do to these things will do anything to them for the moment. However, we soon will be able to change that. And if we talk to the dragon that is trapped here, we'll find out.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong, like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
And this is where the supercharge comes in. Now, there is a ramp ahead that will take us to other places, but we want to go over to here for now. And I did not hit the bug. Brilliant. Let's get that fodder and start again. I want to take out these enemies as quickly as possible. Because if I can do that, not only will I get gems, but moving around here will be a little easier to do. There we go. Now we've taken care of them. And these enemies drop some pretty good gems as far as gem collecting is concerned. So it's really worth taking them out. And now there's some place that I wanted to go to. This is where it is. I couldn't get here originally because, well, I wanted to take care of the enemies that were here first. And I want to take out the druids that are here. Otherwise, I won't be able to get away from the bugs as I move around this place. Now here, we may not have the supercharge, and we can't get the supercharge over here, but we can move up to this ferry and get kissed. And as long as we are red, like this, we can flame the bugs with a bit of a super flame. It's not like the one in Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage where you shoot like a big projectile that travels very far, but it gets the job done. And as long as you are this deep shade of red, you can shoot this supercharged flame, and you can use it to get rid of the two bugs. Even though they are impervious to fire due to their metal skin, that flame is too hot for them. So you can get rid of them with the greatest of ease. And by doing this, we've completed this whole area, or at least this whole part of the level already. And now for this part. These guys will be fighting each other, and it'll make them a pain in the butt because of it. You have the frosty guys and the spinny guys. You want to wait for the frosty guys and the spinny guys to do their thing. And when you see an area like that little area off to the side, you want to stand there and just to ensure that you don't get hit by a tornado. Trying to say the word as Sparks gets the dragonflies, and let's go ahead and rescue this dragon.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
You and me both, buddy. These guys. Gonna wait for this to tilt in this direction. Flame him. This is the only time you should ever use these platforms, by the way. Just have them tilt your way, and then you glide in there and take them out. Just like that. And now, a bunch of boxes. And what else can we do from here? Well, we can glide over here. I need to get that area underneath later. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. And let's get all of these things, because that is a lot of gems. And I believe this is our last dragon for High Caves.
Try combining combining supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
You're definitely You'll want to do that so you can get 100% of everything here. And let's see. We can glide over to the area to our left. Get everything over here. And it looks like we're trapped, but these 3 fairies will help us if we drop into the pit in this area. This is the only place in the area where you can get saved, and you always get carried back to the top of this supercharge ramp every time. Why? So you can keep attempting this. Ugh. I wasn't far enough to the left. I need to reposition myself a little bit. Let's try this again. And that didn't do it either. That reminds me, I need to go down there and get all of those gems before they keep just... Whoa. I want to get all these things before they keep just distracting me. So let's go ahead and get them. And from here, okay, that's one way to do it. It wasn't like I was going to go back to the ramp anyway. Alright, let's try this again. And that's still not going to do it. I know you can do this from the ramp. That much is certain. Do I need to do it from the center and then just move to the right accordingly? I believe I do. I just need to work on the whole glide thing. Also, this must be annoying watching me do this over and over. Well, for now, I do want to go... Really? We've been here. Why did I think that was someplace new? We want to go over to the other area, and there is a box that I want to break. Why am I not doing this? Okay. Let's do this. And that's still not enough. I did this, but I forgot how. I've already forgotten how. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Am I just not far enough to the left to do this? I'm apparently not far enough to the left to do this. Let me look at something first. Yeah, I'm not going to make it that way. I'm not going to make it from the bridge, so I have to do this from the ramp. I know that. And that's still not enough. Oh. Well, I guess I can do it that way then. In case you can't get it from the ramp, you can just get it from the right side of that cave entrance. Fair enough. But to say there's one way to do this, I ain't seeing it. But it was there. And get flamed. Alright. Let us leave this area and go to that bridge. That reminds me. I think I need to go up there. Maybe. There's a way to get up to a roof. And doing so will allow me to get some of the gems that I've missed. And I have broken all these things. Good. Let's do that. And... Oh, right. I remember now. We can get to the highest point of this bridge. And we can glide over here. And once we break all of these things, what we can do next is go over here and float to where this thief is. Now, the thief here will go across this little pathway here. And if you know what you're doing, you can jump to him repeatedly and eventually take him down. Yeah, jumping while chasing after him works very, very well and is a tactic that I recommend doing in case you want to get that egg as quickly as possible. Anyway, let's see what else we've missed. It's not much. Okay, we have 13 to go. I think I have an idea of where to go. We need to go back to where the pillars were. Because if I get back to the pillars, we can get to the last of the gems. I didn't pay attention to it before because, well, it wasn't the place that I'm trying to get to wasn't in my general direction. And if I can keep going this way, here's where we need to jump off and glide. This is where we will find the last of the gems. Now, do not go back via the pillars. You cannot fly to those ever again now that they are back in their original position. That was a one-way road. If you want to get back around, you'll have to go this way. And I believe we have to take this route to get back to the homeworld. Let me double check everything. Yep, 503. Good. We are now done. With the high caves. And we have 3 more areas to go. We have 1 more regular level. We have the flying level. And we have Blowhard, the boss level. But we will take those levels on in the next video. So join me next time where I explore more of the Magic Crafters homeworld. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!